If we know what divides us, we shall stay divided.
If we know what unites us, we shall stay unified.
If we know our neighbor is us, we shall be our neighbor's keeper.
If we know the pain in us, we shall never be in vain.
If we read the history about us, we shall write our story.
If we know those who love us, we shall all be true lovers.
If we appreciate who is next to us, we shall depreciate all haters.
If we together sing the song in us, we shall all dance with others in our lives.
If we remember you are part of us, you shall remain to be part of me.
If we know
unity as one gives strength,
join voices, say no to racism.
Racism, a word standing with its head held high since decades. But is it only just a word? You already know the answer, isn't it? It's more than just a word. It carries the cries, the pains, the screams of all those who are judged, discriminated, tortured and even killed just because they look different from a certain group of people. Why can't we understand that they are also living a life, breathing each and every moment? They are also human beings and their lives also matter. It has been decades, but the time is still not ready to portray that black lives do matter. It all remained in the forms of protests, marches, petitions, but black lives are still getting tortured. Their howling cry still echoes in the wind. Their pleas goes round and round in every decade. Are we still going to wait for the time to be ready when our fellow human beings crumble each and every day? Please, my dear friends, hear the call of the time, because it's time for us to change the time and not wait for the time to change.
See how racism makes the oppressor visually impaired, deaf and dumb. I often ask myself, who is this oppressor? There I remember, the oppressor isn't the one to whom I point my two fingers at, and forgetting not that this same hand directs to me three fingers. Oh, my fellow brethren in different skins, let us not be hoodwinked and blinded by the color of our skin. You see, all these attitudes dehumanizes both the oppressor and the oppressed. Again, brethren, hatred is real, oppression is real, suffering is real, dehumanization is real, abuse is real, stigmatization is real, above all, racism is real. No human is intrinsically better or worse than the other. We are all one thing. Let us say no to racism.
I can't breathe. There was no reason to cry about spilled milk, yet to see reasons to speak for the spilled blood on the pathway. It just wasn't any blood, not the blood of an animal, rather the blood of a fellow human being. Live today to die tomorrow, even when murder wasn't promised. Why to kill whom the Lord has now appointed? Yes, you. The man in uniform handed the honor of his life, yet he took it from him even before his time was set to be the word Bon Voyage. I can't breathe were his last words. There wasn't an avenue or time to play before the judge in a room filled with eyewitnesses and juries. My name is Sam, and I stand against racism.
Say a prayer for our world. Let again dance to the rhythm of hope, to live through the season with love. Let's praise the language of our time, unity. Words need to be said, and words need to be heard. Voices of roots now taste like lime. It's no longer green in our hearts. It shouldn't be they are blacks. It shouldn't be they are white. It shouldn't become a continuous doom. It shouldn't become a continuous drum. It shouldn't become a strange word that will leave him. Let's come together, saying a big no, a very big no to racism. For we are the same, and we are one. Please.
My world is black and white. The color I see is black and white. Hold me tight, don't let me go. See the tears I have cried, Listen to my cry, look into my eyes. Black is my eyes, blackened thoughts I have think about. Black is all I can see, the tears is all I can see. My color is my pride, my nation is my pride.
Not going to be any more racism because we're not going to allow it. We are one, we speak with one voice and we come out in one movement because this time is time for change. It's time for change and there's nothing that's going to stop us. There's nothing that stop our change and our growth. In the mighty name of Jesus, I tell you, you are going to be free. That's for freedom. Yes, that's for freedom. Don't just say no to racism. Test for freedom, quest for freedom, and drink freedom. Now is the time to walk with your head high and move to the street with one voice. Blacks, you need to come together. No more time for stigmatization. You cannot continue to wallow in that self-pity. It's time to work for the next generation. The next generation cannot suffer the same thing we suffer because racism is not permitted to be with us now and forever, and therefore it's time to come out, to bring the best version of ourselves. Say no to racism.
You are messing with fire, my dear racist, trying to mark out the flaws which aren't true. But I have one question for which the answer is with you. What's wrong with being Christian, Muslim, or a proud Buddhist? We've all come from one heavenly light that didn't distinguish black from white. So, Mr. Racist, you are solemnly mistaken. No one is far off different, as I'm one of those people you've shaken. So here I am today, standing once and for all, to say no more further racism as these ideologies should fall. To tell the people of the world that nothing defines you, no race, no religion, and neither color would do.
Colors of the sky. Rainbows are a sign of blessings. Colors are a sign of a beautiful diversity. I am black, you're white. I am red, you're white. Like the rainbow, we are one people with different colors. I'm your keeper and you mine. Do not judge me by my skin color, as I am colorblind. I'm only human with vision. The sky is for all of us to shine up bright like diamonds. So please do not take my luster and spectre from me, because like the rainbow, we are all colors of the sky. Thank you.
Racism has been from ages. If you check through the history, you definitely find them on the pages. It has always been the same circumstances, where the blacks are the bad guys and the whites with the privileges. I can't breathe is not just Floyd's last words, but has been the situation for the black folks. Owning and hiding has been the only way of surviving, making it seem as though being black is a cause, made to live life with fear for just being black. Is it a crime to be black?